So today I'm going to teach you how to ship your book from home. And what you are going to need, we're going to go over the different supplies, is you obviously need a computer. You'll need a pirateship.com account, which I'm going to teach you how to set up. You'll either need, you need your book. So you need your book. You'll need a pair of scissors, packing tape, a bubble envelope that will fit your book. So this is 8.5 by 11, and this book will fit perfectly into this. Or you can go the cardboard box route and you can get, I got a 9, I think it's a 9 by 12 box, and it's foldable with different thicknesses and dimensions, and that'll fit perfectly in this box. So you need either a box, a bubble envelope, scissors, packing tape. You'll need a printer. You'll need paper, or you can do what I did and invest in a label printer, because I do a lot of my shipping, not just for books, but for many different things. I ship from home, saves me money, saves me time. I don't have to go to the post office. So I actually bought a Rollo printer, which is right over here, get from rollo.com. And then I have labels that come on, you can either get them on a roll or you can get them where they sit in a box. And I didn't want the height of the roll to take up space where I could slide this under wherever and store it. So I have the sheets that kind of fold out like the old printers back in the day. So I'm going to teach you how to set up a pirateship.com account, which is completely free with the United States Postal Service, and it cuts out the middleman. So you don't have to go to the post office, wait in line, use their boxes, all of the things. You can do it all from the comfort of your home while you enjoy a protein shake, a cup of coffee or water, or have your kitty sit on your lap. But you don't have to go anywhere. And what's really great about this is I actually have talked to my postmaster that actually comes to deliver our mail. And I said, hey, when I have books, can I just bring them out to you and you can take them? And it works. He lets me bring out the stack of books if I can catch him, and he just takes them from his truck right then and there, and I don't have to go anywhere. But what's great and convenient about this is if I do have to drop them off, I can just drop them off in the large package blue post office drop box. And it's really easy. I just drive up, throw them in, and drive off. I don't have to get out of my car. I don't have to go into the post office. I don't have to do any of that. Now, for me in my business, I did set up a post office box account because I did not want my home address on the labels. So I do have a PO box for that. But that's completely up to you, depending on who you're sending them to. And I think there's an option where you can do a rubber stamp where you can not have it printed, but you can choose what you put on as the return address. So I'm going to share my screen, and we are going to go through setting up a pirate ship account. And I'm actually going to use one of my authors to do that, which she has graciously said yes. So let's get started. Let's see. Okay, here we go. All right, so you should be seeing my screen, and the website is, we're going to go to pirateship.com. So it looks like this when you first go to pirateship.com, like our maybe pirateship.com. You're going to go up here and say create a free account. And then you'll come to this screen. So it shows you how you can save money on different packages. So they've taken on UPS, which is phenomenal. And you're just going to start here, start shipping with UPS and USPS. So we're going to put our information in here and create an account. You'll want a capital letter. I mean, it doesn't give you specifics, but I usually do a capital letter, lowercase letters, a number, and a special characteristic. I forgot where I was in this, and I don't want to mess it up. So I'm going to do that, and then we just hit create free account. Now I'm going to start putting her information in here. And oops. So while I fill this out, I'm actually going to stop sharing for just a moment while I fill out her information. So I'm not revealing that information to you. Keep it private. So you're just filling out your address and all of the things. So just make sure you double check everything before you proceed. And if you have a different return address, you'll fill that out for your shipping labels, but I am going to check a little box that says use this address to use this address as return address on my shipping labels. And let's see here. Let me share the screen again so you can see the next step. All right, so I'm going to hit start. Oh, I got to put her phone number in. Gosh darn it. All of the things. Hold on one second. Let me get that phone number in. So you do need to put your business phone number or your cell. So if there's any problems, you will get notified. All right, so once you hit start shipping, it comes to this screen. And I don't know if you can see. Okay, there we go. So come to this screen once you hit start shipping. Once you hit the button start shipping, it says welcome aboard, Captain. If you need any help, we're here to chat. They are wonderful. And I usually just ignore that. So this is what it looks like. It's got some great videos on getting started, creating single labels, adding a payment method, getting a quick rate quote, connecting to your e-commerce store, tracking email, all of the things. I really do like this platform. So we're going to create a fake label. So I can walk you through that. And it's going to be a single label. So we'll have to add payments and stuff. So we won't be able to like pursue the final thing, but you hit create your first label. We're going to go ahead and use me. So I'm going to go ahead and put my address in there as if we are shipping a book. And we're going to go ahead and ship from her address. We're going to go ahead and use the envelope, padded envelope, and you'll get used to the dimensions. And I did not weigh it, but it's usually about 12 ounces. Then this is the most important thing. You're going to hit extra services. This menu will start to always show up once you are doing a lot of things. You're going to hit qualifies for media mail. Now I'm going to back out for just a second so you can see why qualifies for media mail is so important. So if we take that out and we don't do extra services, we're going to say get rates. And this is going to tell me how much it's going to cost. It's going to cost $4.34. Normally it'd be $5.80 if I was to go to the post office and mail it from them. But I'm saving some great money, saving 25% by shipping it from my house. Now, wait a minute, it's a book. So shouldn't I save more? So you're just going to say previous step. You're going to go down and you're going to hit that extra services, qualifies for media mail. Now, when we say get rates, you're going to see that it actually saves you even more money and it's the deepest discount. Now, if you're like, wait, I want to see the other prices. So remember, the first one we hit was first class, $4.34. So you can, whoops, it went back on me. Sorry about that, guys. So if you just click this, you can actually see the different amounts it would have been if you would have mailed from the post office. So first it was going to be $5.80 if you're to go to the post office, $4.34 without media mail. By selecting media mail, it's going to be $3.49. So you're going to select that one. It's going to go through. And if I say buy label, it's going to say, wait, you need to add your payment information. So you can do that there. And this is something that you're going to want to have on file. You can also do pay with PayPal, which is a new thing that they've added. So you just add the thing and you're good to go. You can buy that label. Now we're going to skip over into my account so I can show you the different things. So I'm going to actually not buy this label. So let me back out of it. We don't want to buy this label. So give me one moment. Let me pause share. And okay, so I I don't want to, oh, there we go. Cancel. I'm going to cancel and delete this label. All right. So we're going to go into my pirate ship so I can show you some really cool stuff. Now that we have the account set up, we want to go and show you around pirate ship. So you're going to see a bunch of stuff. You're going to see reports. You're going to see all cool stuff. All right. So if I go in here, whoops. Let's get rid of that. All right. So let's go to my home screen. So you can see all the labels I have actually created. I have created so many labels, 1,032 batches of labels. I have shipped a lot, but I have saved a substantial amount of money and time and just being able to really go in here and be able to track stuff. So if I wanted to go to my sister and I wanted to track her package, every package I do has a tracking number, which is wonderful. So if I just go here and I'm like, oh, look, I want to track her package, hit her tracking number, and boom. It's no longer available because it's so old, but I can go in and I can check her package. But look what's cool is you can see the map, the path that it takes to get from where it started to its destination. I think it's cool. It tells you the status as it goes. So purchased, printed, shipped. Between here and here, the printed and the shipped, when you get it to the post office, they have to get it in their system because it's not in their system yet. So they have to take that tracking number and create that label so they can track it. But what I wanted to show you is the reports. The reports is a really cool thing. So you can see that I have $1.70 in my account balance. So the next label I ship, I'm going to have to add money to that. So what I do is I add $50 every time automatically. So when it needs more money, it just pulls $50 out of my account, puts it into kind of an expense cart, and it pulls the money from that. So I'm not seeing every single shipping amount come out of my account. $349, $349, $349. Instead, pulls $50 out of my account. It deducts what it needs for the shipping. And then when it runs out of money, it pulls another $50 out. Now you can change it anywhere from $20 to however amount you want. My total shipping cost for this year has been $736.15. I have no pending returns and no pending refunds, which means if I have a label and it was something that was wrong or I'm not mailing the package, I cancel it. It takes 30 days for you to get your refund. So it'll show up in these two spots. Now you can see kind of where my trends are for my different sendings. I had surgery in July, so I didn't send anything out. August, I've sent $50 worth of stuff out. And usually that's just because it pulled the $50. But I have sent a few things. September, October, this was last year. So no, I did not have surgery in July. So July was just a down month last year, I guess. So if I wanted to see this year, so I'm on last year. So this was last year's total. My bad, guys. If I go to my current year, you can see I've had a lot of shipping, but I've also had a lot of surgeries. So I do have some shipping I need to get caught up on. But anyway, my average cost for labels are $3.32. I have not done international in over a couple of years, but domestically, my labels are on average $3.32. I can also see how many shipments I've done for the year. I've done 63, so not as many as I'd like with all the stuff that I've gone through. But what's really cool is you can kind of see the zones where you're shipping to. So I live here in Colorado and I ship out to Colorado a lot, but I also ship out to these different states where shelters have been sponsored. So you can see where my top states are. So obviously I have shipped to 17 shelters in Arizona, 9 shipments in California. Most of my shipments are going to be books going to shelters or books to people that books to individuals who have purchased those books. So it's really cool. You can just kind of see. So you can see right there, there's a little blue. They're saying I shipped to Austria, but really I actually shipped to Scotland a long time ago. And then it just says how much my labels have been to the different places. So shipping went up from $3.19 to $3.49 for book rate. And that's something you have to take into account. And that's why I tell you guys, charge $5 for shipping, because you have your packaging, right? Your packaging, all your supplies that go into packaging. And your time. So $5 is really not a whole lot. So if you discover like shipping is going up, then charge $6 for your shipping. So I think I discussed this in the beginning. I said you can either get a label printer from Rollo.com that actually works really well with Pirate Ship, or you can just use your printer, a pair of scissors, and packing tape. So I'm actually going to stop sharing my screen for just a moment, and I'm going to show you why a label printer might be a good investment. If you plan on doing any type of shipping from now on from home, a label printer is a great investment. It's really, really cost effective. I had done, I think, over 200 books the way I'm going to show you first, and it was exhausting, and it took a lot longer, and it was exhausting. So what happens is when you are printing your label, you go in, you print your label. After you buy it, you say, okay, print label. I use Google Chrome because I can print, I don't have to download the label and then print. So if I print from a piece of paper, it looks like this. I blacked out the name of the address, but then I can either fold the paper or I can cut the label out. So it's very important that you guys know this if you are doing the cut and tape method, because it'll delay your package and take forever. So once you cut your label, then you have to tape it. And the thing about the tape is you want to tape the label so it's waterproof, right? So I'm going to tape over it. I'm going to show you guys how you want to tape over it and how you do not want to tape over it. And yes, how you tape over it matters. And it took me a little while to learn this because I was like, why is it so long? But then I found out why. So you're like, well, I want to make sure that the label stays on and it doesn't get ripped, blah, 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 right? So the way you have to do it is with 4 pieces of tape. Can you guys see that I actually skipped taping right here. So I tape all the way down and, I make it go over, you can make it look prettier. I'm just showing you as an example, but you do not want to put tape over this. You just don't, because they can't scan it. If there's tape over it, they can't scan it because it's too shiny. So you can see I have tape on the bottom and I have tape up here, and then I just stick it to my packet, right? And then I'm ready to go. For me, I add stickers and branding and all sorts of stuff. Or you stick it to your box, but you do not want to tape over this part of the label, because then they can't scan it and they have to tape it in, and human error is a lot greater than we'd like to think. So, I mean, they have to literally type in this, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, 22 tracking number. So don't tape over your label if you do it this method. The reason why I like this method with a label printer is because then I don't have to mess with scissors. I don't have to mess with tape. I mean, unless I'm using the box, right? But I literally just simply peel and stick, and I'm done. And then I peel this off, close it up, and I set it aside, ready to be mailed that day. Simple and easy. So that's why I do the label maker. I mean, after doing this method 200 times, this method was by far easier. So that's what you want to do. Okay, I wanted to show you guys something and I cannot remember. I want to make sure I cover everything. So I showed you the reports. Oh, how to load money. So let's go back to Pirate Ship. Let's share a screen. Okay, let's go back. All right, so here we are. So you're going to go into settings. This is your menu. So go into settings, account settings. You can see all my wonderful information. And this is just the basic stuff, right? So go back into settings, general settings. is adjusting your label setting, export file formats, address correction if you need to change it, integrations. I don't use this part. Payment method, this is choose how you'll pay for postage. And like I said, so I use a credit card and I have it pulled out of my business account, and I don't want tons of transactions coming through, especially if I mail 20 books in one day. No, thank you. This you can adjust. So there's no default, but I started with 20. I'm at 50 now because I was mailing so many, and I was like, oh, I'm tired of seeing $20. So I went to 50. If you have a lot of pre-orders and you're shipping a lot of books, maybe go to the $100. And then you can drop it back down to the 50. But I keep mine at 50. And then that way $50 is pulled. I have that one shipping fee, but I have every label in my Pirate Ship account that shows me all of those. And if I want to, and I can report and do all the things. So there's all sorts of different reports. You can go in here and play. I don't want to show you too much, but you can see like the last 7 days, this month, last 8 weeks. You can look at a custom range. If I wanted to see how many labels I've actually created, I have shipped over $3,113.96. Now this number is different from this number because I still have $1.70 credit on my account. There was one time where I had to do a cancellation of a label, so I got $4.12. The carrier adjust, I don't know how that works. Don't ask me. So you can just see, like, I spent $21 internationally. That was my average, and I did 2 labels. So shipping internationally is very expensive. There was some delivery issues where some things didn't get delivered. They got lost. I never recouped those costs. You can see all the different states, which I have sent to every single state in the US. And that's awesome. And you can see where my top states are. And that's kind of how support, as far as like all my sponsorships, you can see which state got sponsored, and it kind of takes you in order. And then Canada was my international. I had 2 shipments there, and Ireland 1 shipment there. So I guess I did 3 international shipments. Did not know that. And then every single label, and I have 1,142 because I ship stuff to my dad and my family, and different things. Or if a label sits for 30 days, it's no longer good, so they refund you that money. So it's a really cool system, a really cool platform. Pirate Ship is easy. You can do it from your home. Like I said, you only need a few couple supplies. You either need your bubble envelope or a foldable box, or you can get fancier if you want to. I like to keep cost low. This is less than $1. So either less than $1, it's the same. Depending on where you get your supplies. I use Amazon. You need tape and scissors and paper and a printer and a computer if you're going to do it that way. Or you can invest in a Rollo printer and shipping labels like I've done, which I showed you. So the shipping label or the tape method. The tape method I got really tired of, and I have cats, and I had to make sure there was no cat hair getting in the tape, and it was a pain in the butt. So I like the label printer, and I can just stick it on the package. But what's also great about the label printer is you can make stickers. Now the printer does not print in color, but you could so sometimes when I have a big box or a big package that is being shipped to a customer for Beaten a Badass, I'll write in a fancy font on my Word document, Beaten a Badass, and I'll set the paper to 4x6, and then I can put, different labels around the box. The only thing is it does not print color. So, but that's really all I have for you. So setting up your account on pirateship.com is really easy, really simple, getting the right supplies. If you know that you have to ship in general for your business, then maybe investing in the Rollo printer and labels, shipping labels might be the right thing for you. It's already paid for itself. It has taken my headaches away. It has caused my frustrations to go down. The waste of paper has gone down because now I have this. Yes, I can use it for scrap paper, but every time I do a label, I'm wasting 3/4 of a piece of paper because I've not figured out how to do this. And I think you can download each label and then copy and paste and put it on, but that's more time, right? So I decided, let's do the label. Oh, you also forgot about this. You need a scale so you can weigh your packages. really, it's like $30 at Staples. Really easy, really simple. You simply just hit the on button, the tape, on and tape. So I'm gonna set it down. So let's mail our package. If we were to do our book in a bubble envelope, you have to tar it out. Let me say tape, it's tar, on and tar. Come on, just set it on. 10.1 ounces. It's still going to be $3.49 in the US because that's the lowest it is. But boom, there you go. So you need your scale, your tape, your scissors, a computer, obviously, paper, your book, and your packing method, right? And don't forget your book. But that's really all I have for you. I hope this helps. I hope it wasn't too long. If you have any questions, reach out to me, and happy shipping. And remember, this is great. You're an author, you'll be shipping your book out, and it's super exciting. Congratulations. And like I said, if you need anything, just ask questions. Thanks. Have a great day.